Coleman really set the stage for us with integrating the principles of effectuation. And what we realized, what made it so exciting, is that our college and our community had been using those principles, truly showing our entrepreneurial DNA for our college and our community, but we weren't calling them that. We didn't know we were doing that. And so that sort of reflection was really powerful, and the Coleman Project really gave us the license, the permission to go back and reflect and explore all the things that our community and our college had done, putting on the effectuation lenses. And then from that, we realized that whether it was a new program, it was a new initiative, or whether it was some challenges that we have in a classroom where we have a large percentage of underrepresented students and first generation students, high percentages of 100% Pell recipients. How could we use effectuation to actually drive into the classroom for student success? And so the Coleman Project set us in motion to have the ability to really assess who we were, what we had already done, and how we would then begin to disseminate and scale our understanding of this as a success mindset principle through our entire college.
Absolutely, and I think what Dr. Godwin has done in her classroom with introducing effectuation into your English classes and into your student leadership cabinet, it's really, we call it Effectuation 2.0 because it goes beyond just using it as a framework for how to start a successful business. A lot of our students may never become actual entrepreneurs, but there's still great value in them using entrepreneurial thinking to solve problems and get on the right career path. So really what we've done with this is a deeper implementation. We've moved away from the literal interpretation, and now thanks to the Coleman grant, we're seeing a lot of students who maybe come to us with what we've called a deficit mindset. We have a really high poverty rate in Martinsville. A lot of students have had to struggle and use entrepreneurial thinking, even if they don't think of it in those terms, just to survive. And rather than focusing on what they don't have, entrepreneurial thinking really gets them to think about that bird in hand. What do they have? What network can they leverage to get what they want? How can they solve these problems and move from the deficit mindset into the success mindset?
One of the neatest sort of campus sayings that surfaced as we went through the Coleman was, there's no wrong door. That regardless of which door you walk in, regardless of which person you talk to, that person is the right person. That's the right office. And that was really came through our effectual thinking. What do we have? We have a lot of talented people who really care, and we can empower every single person, so it's not just one person's job to engage with the student and fix the problem.
Absolutely, and it's all about going back to the principle of piloting the plane. What can I control? I may be an administrative assistant, I may be the security officer, but there's still things that I can do personally to help students succeed, because really, if it weren't for the students, none of us would have jobs. So even if I'm personally not teaching a class or part of student services, there's still things I can do to help them and to really put skin in the game to help students succeed.
And we did more aggressively begin to poll students who had been exposed to effectual principles. Even if we didn't call it effectuation, we will come up with ways in which to ask them about what they think is doable. And so the birds in the hand and the crazy quilt and making an ask, really talking to students about making the ask when they need help, when they need resources, having faculty learn to make asks. What we realized is that we had resources within the college or within our system or within our community that our own faculty and staff might not have leveraged or even known they were there if they didn't ask. So I think the connectivity has been a major factor for us.